from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Now, here's Wendy.
Thank you so much for watching our show. Say hello to my co-host, Stanford Studio audience. And of course, the virtuals at home. I'm ready to go. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. What a mess. Did you watch Masked Singers last night? It was the finale. Okay, and the big winner was Nick Lachey. Yeah. I like him and Vanessa. Look at Jenny's hair. Oh, God. Look at him go. He was a piglet, and he sang, and then he won. And so he has 3 young children, and he did it for his 3 kids because he and Vanessa watched the show as a family. It's a family kind of show. So that's a whole lot of fun. Second runner-up was JoJo. We know her. JoJo. JoJo said that she did the show to get over her stage fright because she hasn't toured in a long time. She hasn't been on stage. To me, this is more frightening than an arena with 30,000 people. Like with the heavy costume and trying to sing and knowing that millions and millions of people are watching. Good for you, JoJo. Yeah. And then the third runner-up is Wiz Khalifa. And what did he sing? Bootsy Collins?
I don't know. I know at one point he rapped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he did The Masked Singer because he wants to take care of Amber Rose for the rest of her life. He would like to marry her. Yes, so he and Baby Bash and Amber could be family. No, jokes.
Wait a minute. I was like, wait.
Jokes. No, Wiz did The Masked Singer because you always have to have a reason for doing it. He did it because he wanted to get over his stage fright. Like, he's got stage fright as well. And it was fun for him to do it. And Nick, I love your suit. All the way down to the glittery shoes. So now that was the season finale. Now what do we do
on Wednesday nights?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure they're put on like Gordon Ramsay or something.
Okay. Beautiful. Well, Angelina, I can't even look at you as I say, I am disgusted with you. You will never be able to recover from this. You know, if they just got divorced 5 years ago when they actually separated and they just went on with their lives, Brad was granted joint custody of the kids with Angelina. Physical, financial, everything, joint custody, except for Maddox right here at the end, who's 19 years old, who wants to be Maddox Jolie, no more Maddox Pitt. So Maddox is still harboring a lot of anger for his father, who adopted him. But the other children, and by the way, the youngest is 16. 12. Mm-hmm. So they can get around with the drivers, you know, like Angelina could say, you know, get in the car, okay, you know, Hector or whoever the driver is, you know, take the kids over to Brad's and back and forth. They don't have to be in the parking lot of the coffee store like a lot of people, exchanging kids and arguing. Well, this was all done by a judge who didn't call any of the other children, none of them as a matter of fact, to a stand, which can be traumatic for kids. What the judge did was the judge did all the research, got in touch with all the psychiatrists, psychologists, doctors, whatever, who've ever dealt with the children. And the judge asked a lot of questions and got a lot of ground covered, so the judge was able to make a decision based on the comments of adults. Like, you know, even though we, because this is our show, love to see kids take the stand. But when we go home, we feel guilty. You know, like, why those kids take the stand? Yeah. So Angelina is still going to fight Brad. She doesn't want him to have joint custody. Brad, you know, I know we all hated you for cheating on Jennifer Aniston with Angelina Jolie. But you know what? The trouble she's caused you was worth every single moment in the name of Jennifer Aniston. And you know what? Not for nothing. Jen has a boyfriend right now, but if we saw Brad and Jen out, like at dinner or something like that, I'd be over it. Kind of like, well, they don't have kids together, and they were a lot younger. And this Pitt, this Jolie woman, she's got like a real hypnotizer, like built into her body. I've noticed, like, when people come into her world, this is just based on what I know, like from Hot Topics and reading stuff and watching TV and junk. When people come into her world, they have to become her. She doesn't know how to adapt going into the regular world where there's a 50-50 compromise, you know? So, Brad, good luck with your sobriety. Good luck with your co-parenting. Jennifer, I realize that this is all being done at the time of the relaunch of, by the way, Big is gonna be on.
Yes.
Yes.
He is.
Christopher Noth. Sex and the City. Yeah. 10 episodes, a half hour apiece. I don't care whether he's on all 10 or 5.
Yeah, just something. I didn't want him to be like off the screen and out of the story. Secretly
Speaking, it could have gone on without him, but you know, lovingly speaking, I'm glad he's gonna be there. So Vivica A. Fox, our friend, is speaking out on why she divorced her husband. Oh. Now remember, she was married to 6ix9ine, looking like Luther Vandross there, right? In more ways than one. She was married to 6ix9ine from 1998 to 2002. Well, she did an interview with VLAD TV, and she says that they split after he lost his record deal. Well, just take a look and then we'll formulate opinion.
A woman doesn't like paying all the bills all the time. And I can only ask for help so many times before I had to come to the conclusion that I didn't want to be the breadwinner in this family. My mother didn't raise me to take care of a man.
I hear that. But just because somebody has a record deal doesn't mean they have a good record deal. And just because they might be at a big label with bigger artists doesn't mean that they're treated the same way as those bigger artists. Like, he might have been the low-lying fruit, because at that point, when she got with him, she was already Independence Day, already had her sitcom. Like, that was Vivica A. Fox before she met 6ix9ine. And they never had any children together. And saying lazy men are unattractive, I would agree. Lazy men are unattractive. And maybe he just laid around the house. I don't know. I just know this, Viv. He had more than not being employed that you needed to be concerned about. So in the same Vlad conversation, she talked about 50, and this is where I got embarrassed. Yeah, it's still, still talking. Take a look.
The love that I had for him, and still to this day, will always, like, he was the love of my life. I will admit that without any reservations. He will always have a very special place in my heart.
So I guess the old boyfriend is out the door now? Yeah, exactly. You know, I like honesty, but this was too honest. And also, you were only with him for like 3 months, and he's disrespected you so many times on his social media. Like, I appreciate your maturity because you're able to say this on VLAD TV. By the way, VLAD, it's a very shady place to be. You've got to be ready to bob and weave questions if you're going to be on VLAD TV. But Viv looked great as she professed her undying love for 50. You gotta watch what you say. And Viv, this is also blocking the next man from wanting to be with you. Like, really? You'll always have a special place in your heart for that? Oh, I don't mean that, 50. I just mean, you know, it was what it was. Nortman, what do you think?
It was 18 years ago. 18 years ago. And I understand everywhere she goes, every time she's asked this question, she has to kind of answer it, but still, just say no comment.
She put it in the requirements that I don't ask her about it at the show.
Right.
Now, I know that for a fact, here at our show, you know, and I respected it, I think. Did I respect it? Yeah, I didn't ask her about him. And I'm like,
so.
That was so long ago, I'm not even thinking about that. Are we still talking about that? We have so much more stuff to talk about. You know, send a canary up to her green room and let her know, I'm not talking about she and 50.
Right.
In the meantime, she's talking about she and 50. Give me a good old set, though.
I'll give you a good 50-cent set.
What?
I'm gonna do a 50-cent set because for a girl to be talking about you after 18 years, we're gonna do the illest 50-cent set ever.
In other words, you're gonna throw salt in a wound?
Nah, I'm just saying. I wish I had girls talk about me after 18 years. They only talk about me after 15
minutes. But he talks terribly about me, but I can at least say I love his music. I think he's real cute and stuff. And you know, I don't know how to twerk, but I do my best bebop right over, all around the studio. Like, come on, So Teresa, okay. Did you watch Real Housewives of Jersey last night? Yeah, I was busy. Here in New York, Curtis was fighting Fernando. Oh, that was good. We're looking for a new mayor, and you have no idea what was on TV last night. And I was there for it. Even over the Housewives. Like, I was there.
Nasty.
Did you see it?
I saw the highlight reel on the news.
One goes, I laid your carpet in your first apartment. The other goes, you know, you're a bum. The other says you're a liar. The other goes, all you do is ride this subway. The other goes, you know, you're not mayoral. You know, what do you... They got nothing accomplished at all. Anyway, Teresa over in Jersey, Tree, she's catching a lot of heat for a comment she made last night at Jersey Housewives. By the way, Black Dolores is here later. So, no, she's here, like here in the studio, like, yeah, So anyway, she's being, people don't like a comment that she made on the reunion last night. Take a look.
Did you ever experience sexual harassment?
I did. I had bosses who would massage my shoulders while they talked to me.
You let them?
Yeah, because I didn't want to get fired.
Oh my God.
Teresa, have you experienced sexual harassment?
No.
No?
No. Nobody would put their hands on me. Unless I would want them to.
Well, can I just tell you,
I mean,
is this...
it's not a...
I'm just
it's
saying...
not a sign of weakness to experience
I'm just saying
sexual
nobody
harassment.
would touch me unless I want them to.
I just see this as like very victim shaming.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
And when you have a job that you worked really hard to get and you don't want to get fired from it, it's not letting them do
She's
it.
brave enough to tell her story. So all the women who've come forward, they've allowed it to happen. That's what you're saying.
I'm just saying, I'm talking about me. There are women that are intimidated by their bosses and just saying, with me, it would not happen.
You've never worked a proper job a day in your life. You knew Joe since you were 5 years old. You moved out of your parents' house into Joe's house. You have no idea, Teresa, what it's like being an actual working woman under the like now you're an older woman, so when you work, you know how to, tell these men no. But when you were 21 years old, I totally get it. I've never been sexually harassed that age, but I gotta tell you something. If somebody, when I'm like 21 years old, I'm in my dream job, I don't want to get fired, there's no HR to go to, I would feel awkward, but if he's massaging my shoulders, okay, go ahead. Oh, you said yup.
I said yep.
She was victim shaming.
Exactly.
You got to watch you know what, you have young girls, and watch what they go through when they get out in the workforce, and you have to be smarter than that about some of the things that you say, I don't blame, and by the way, this is a lawyer lady who was saying that. Like, she's, there at the firm as a lawyer. She went to Rutgers, the whole bit, and then she gets her soul. Like, men are disgusting. And then Teresa's boyfriend, Louis, came out at the end, so here goes Louis, bringing her, a pineapple. She likes that. Mm-hmm. And people actually like Louis for her. Well, I hope he's there for Teresa for the right reasons. I suspect he's a show pony. It's only been like one day since we said he never wants to be on the show.
Uh-huh.
Now, how many times have we shown him on the show, being involved? Way too much. I'm going to ask Black Dolores about that, too. By the way, Black Dolores is dating David, but, she was married to her ex, Frank, and there's this new show that is perfect for them, or perfect for some of us who want to know, what's that all about? Okay, it's called You, Me, and My Ex. No, it's with real adults, too. Mm-hmm. Take a look.
I will always be Jimmy's first love, and Wendy will always be his second wife.
If he puts his hands on his ex-wife one more time, there's gonna definitely be a problem.
I'm John.
And I'm April.
I'm Roy, April's ex-husband.
I'm Jerry. This is my ex-wife, Jessica.
And I'm Kayla Bay, Jerry's new girlfriend.
We all live as one big happy family.
What I like about this show is that it's all adults. Unlike some of the Love and Hip, they're all, we can't really relate as much as adults with kids and stuff like that. Wendy was the second wife. I've played that role before. So look, it's called, and by the way, I'm watching. What day of the week is June 20th?
It's a Sunday.
A Sunday?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
So
You,
Sunday,
Me, and My Ex premieres June 20th on TLC. We all have that channel. I never heard of Metro Mars, but apparently he's... Clap if you've heard of Metro Mars. Well, Metro Mars, welcome to Hot Topics. How cute is he? Okay, well, he was arrested. Look, he's a senior in high school, and all he's trying to do is cross the stage and get his diploma along with his graduating class. In the meantime, while he's up on stage, he made it rain to the tune of $10,000. And you know what? He was then detained for inciting a riot and disorderly conduct. The cops showed up. The kids, as you can imagine, his fellow graduates, of course they ran to the stage. They know what to do. They know what it is. Yeah. So the cops showed up and look, personally speaking, I would not want this to be my son, Kevin, doing something like this. However, when that money starts to fall, no, still, you stay in your seat. I'll send you something. But this is part of culture. I find there to be nothing wrong with Metro Mars doing this. Metro Mars is a wayward rapper.
I don't know about
Wayward, okay. His name is Metro.
Yeah.
His last name is Mars. Where's he from?
He's from Atlanta.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, Metro spoke out. Here's what he said.
I was just trying to share the love, you know what I'm saying, to the seniors, give it back, because we've been in the pandemic for like over a year, so we really ain't been able to see each other. So I was just trying to give back to my peers, class of 2021, man.
Shout out to the Morning Hustle. Have you ever heard of Metro Mars?
Nah, it's my first time, actually. I don't know if I should be embarrassed, but I haven't heard.
No, it's fun. But he made it rain.
Yeah.
And then he went on the Morning Hustle, and now he's on Hot Topics.
Nice.
So maybe something will happen with this career of his.